Yeah.
Hopefully they stay mediocre so Devin Booker finally makes an All-Star team.
Why do they have to stay mediocre for him to make an All-Star team?
Because if they're bad, he's not going to make the All-Star team.
You said hopefully they stay mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre is average.
Brown Sugar back for week 2.
In week 2.
Okay, so first week of NBA, pretty good. But what we're going to talk about today is Deandre Ayton. So the news hit. I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't even surprised.
He's a pretty big.
But look at the guy. I mean, when I saw the news, honestly, like I saw DeAndre Ayton facing 25 game suspension, I laughed. I was like, expecting it.
Yeah.
Kind of in a way, you know, like not actually expecting, but like.
I wasn't expecting like this week it's gonna happen. No.
Yeah,
it's
but when
like,
you see the news, you're kind of like, look at the guy.
Yeah, of course.
But you know what makes this even funnier? The Suns won one game, and they decide to test him, and then he gets caught for it. The Suns win. All it took was them to win one game,
and then he got randomly drug tested.
Yeah, that's how bad the NBA thinks the Suns are. Yeah. They're saying it was a diuretic. And here I'll go into a little definition here. So diuretics increase the rate of urine flow to adjust the volume and composition of bodily fluids. A person would take a diuretic for 2 main reasons: to rapidly lose weight or mask something else they're taking. So with Ayton, clearly he's not trying to lose weight. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even help him. Obviously, he's trying to hide something.
He was trying to get bigger, so the diuretic would help him pee faster. So then that shit would just go straight through him faster. So then it would be...
the diuretic doesn't make him bigger.
No. The diuretic doesn't make him bigger, but he was taking something that was making him bigger.
And then he's getting that out of his system. So, I mean, look at him. Ever since he's 18, or even younger in high school, you could tell that guy was juicing, man.
Yeah, easily.
Come on.
He was easily juicing. No 18-year-old is that big. 7'1", like 260.
Way too big. And moving how he was moving.
Like you can compare him to Zion in terms of that, but the thing about Zion is when he was like 15, 16, he was already really big. And I don't expect a 15.
Ayton was big. Ayton was just ripped, big in a different way. No. I think this is good for the NBA. They take down a smaller guy, smaller star. Doesn't make them look too bad, and kind of makes them look like they actually care about testing. Think about it. Imagine if they tested LeBron James. How funny would that be if it comes out LeBron James, HGH, steroids, whatever he's been pumping since 15.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't think he's been pumping, but.
Look at him.
Maybe.
You never know, but that would be such a bad look for the league.
Yeah.
But the league gets off on an easy hook.
I don't think they're ever going to randomly drug test LeBron.
Never.
Why would they? Because he's what brings people in.
No, it's just, it makes no sense to.
Yeah,
but it's smart. They go for a guy like Ayton. He gets cleaned up, whatever. He'll play. He'll still have a good career.
He's only like 20 years old, so
exactly.
He's chill.
They won't get you second.
But the Suns are pretty good, though.
Yeah.
The Suns, for the first week, we've seen the Suns actually go toe-to-toe with Denver Nuggets up until overtime, and then they beat the Clippers without DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
They beat the Clippers.
Yeah, they did.
So, is this something positive that Suns fans can take out? But I don't think it's something that will be sustained throughout the year.
Yeah.
Hopefully they stay mediocre so Devin Booker finally makes an All-Star team.
Why do they have to stay mediocre for him to make an All-Star team?
Because if they're bad, he's not going to make the All-Star team.
You said hopefully they stay mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre is average. Mediocre means average.
I'm just saying, so you're saying if they're 7 to 9, you think he has a chance at All-Star?
Yeah.
I think if he keeps hooping, he should have a chance. But there's so many.
I even think if he gets 10, 11, I think he has a chance of being.
So many good guards in the West, though.
They just need to play well until All-Star break.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough to say, but yeah, Suns were looking all right. Let's talk about that Clippers-Lakers game.
The Clippers-Lakers game. It didn't tell me much. Just that the media is stupid.
Yeah.
LeBron has one bad game, and he's automatically declining. This guy's getting better. Trust me, he's getting better. There's no way that... obviously Kawhi was playing much better than LeBron. He made it look like LeBron wasn't even on the court. Not in terms of defense, it's just Kawhi was totally outshining him on offense. It's just LeBron wasn't as good as Kawhi that night.
I think LeBron just had an awful game. That's one of the worst.
He's still better than Kawhi.
No, but when you look at that game, I think that's one of the worst games I've seen by LeBron. In a long time. In his career, for sure.
Or in his career, yeah.
It's up there because if you think about it, the last time I remember him being, really bad was Game 1 in Boston a few years ago when when he went on his last run with the Cavs. Mm-hmm. Game 1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron had 8-9 turnovers. They got blown out, and everyone's just ripping him the next day, right?
But the next game, he got 42 and they still lost.
Sometimes, but he still bounces back. And then think
Yeah.
about after this game they play the Jazz. He gets a 32 points, 10 rebounds,
And
7
no one
assists.
says
I think.
anything.
Trae Young.
Oh, Trae.
Trae Young, he looks good.
Trae. Oh my goodness.
He looks good.
He's playing really, really well.
Yeah.
Really, really well. Like, he's playing better than Luka in 2 games. I'll respect it.
It's tough to say. Luka's doing more, whereas Trae is just a scoring machine.
Yeah.
He's getting buckets.
Trae's gonna be an All-Star this year for sure.
In the East for
and
sure.
Atlanta's gonna make the playoffs for sure.
You know who I'm actually really pumped for? Derrick Rose. He's showing signs of life.
Yeah, D-Rose is showing.
And
with
the East being a bit weaker, if he can keep this up, I'm pulling for him to get All-Star. Like, hopefully that'd be a great story.
That would be a good story.
I know it's tough.
I think
story.
if he averages off the bench 18, 19 a game,
it's doable.
and if Detroit plays well, because I think they're already gonna have one All-Star.
With
Drummond or Blake, one of the two.
I think Blake's always.
But if they have to be good enough to have 2 All-Stars.
Yeah, that's true. But like in the East, when you look at it, they're not as guard dominant, you know. And let's get back on the Clippers. So I remember I was talking to you about this before, and you're like, "Oh, the Clippers aren't the best team in the league."
They're not.
Let's see, why not? What do they not have? They have everything.
I know they have everything except for paint protection. I think I've told you this before. Once they play a team like Denver or Philly, and we saw it. We saw it in the first half with Anthony Davis. Lakers just decided.
They adjusted though.
I don't think they adjusted.
Well,
I think Lakers didn't use him enough in the second half. You can't stop AD. You can't stop AD. Only player that can stop AD is AD. Only player that can stop. But
did you see how they were guarding him? Right? They were going. There's 3 guys always around the ball, picking off LeBron's passes to him. They were making sure he wouldn't get an entry.
Bad passes, man.
They were making. It's the defense. It was a mix of LeBron and the Clippers defense.
They just needed AD to catch the ball in that mid post area,
and they were pushing him out of there.
They weren't pushing him out. They just weren't looking for him enough.
I mean, I saw Lakers get a lot of turnovers trying to get it to AD. But they couldn't
because they were bad passes.
I think
if they play a big team, they're gonna have a lot of trouble. They're gonna have a lot of trouble if they play Denver in the playoffs. A lot of trouble, and they're gonna have trouble against Philly if they play them in the finals.
Yeah, we'll see. But I think overall, they still got Paul George on the bench. Like, they're a really good team. They're gonna be tough to beat. But I think come playoff time, I think Lakers will get their shit together. But that's just me. Huh?
How'd you?
Play of the week. Play of the week was a push. The Bulls, they were up 10 with 4 minutes left in that game, and they just gave it up. And then they end up losing by 1. They pushed. Yeah, that's a tough L, but I'll take a tie over an L. And it's tough to do play of the weeks now because the NBA doesn't release their lines ahead of time like they did for the first few games of the season. But today, the Warriors are playing the Clippers today, and I got Warriors -1.
Warriors versus Thunder.
The Thunder. And I got Warriors -1. I think Thunder bumps. Chris Paul's going to get rolled over by Steph. Steph's dropping 40 on his head like he's done multiple times. Like, Chris Paul's just old, chubby, fat, slow. Sucks. His career's going downhill in OKC. Good for him. And, yeah, Steph should drop a deuce on him.
Okay, so next week we'll be dropping on November 4th, just about stuff that's going on throughout the week. If you guys have any ideas of what we should talk about that goes on next week, we'll talk about in next week's video.
Yeah, and Steph's going to light up CP3.
Okay. Sounds good. See you guys later.
Peace.